So one of the things we learned is, while people want to actively participate, they want to participate to make the experience better, not necessarily to control every moment of it. So laid-back experiences, 10-foot experiences where things are working really well, that's a great thing for everybody. It's about attention now. It used to be about getting distribution. Bands would try and get a label, bands would try and get a deal, they want to get on the shelf at Best Buy. Distribution doesn't mean shit anymore. Distribution is a joke. I can record something here right now, shoot a video of all you guys, upload it to YouTube, and the video's up there in a moment. I have distribution. Now does anybody know that it's there? So how do I get everybody's attention? And that's what I think we're talking about a lot in this room today is, how do you let people know that an artist is really important? And there's an artist on Virgin or Capital, I don't know, Fine Frenzy? Okay, how do you let people know about that? How do you let them know what a great record that is? Because where it used to be 5 years ago, you were competing against 27,000 releases a year, you're now competing against 1 million tracks a year. And so when everyone talks about this great level playing field called the internet and mobile and everything's available everywhere, it is. How do you know it's there? So most of the people in this room are experts in getting people's attention, and it is the attention economy where you're trying to get me to pay attention to what you're doing. That's the trick. And so it's all about, and these are really quick, access, interaction, creation, manipulation, personalization, and recognition. And it's the YouTube generation now. It's look what I did, look what I created, look what I mashed up. There was a client I had a few months for the first year we were in business. We had a client called iSpot. Have any of you worked with iSpot? Great company. They did a deal with Lucas. They powered a Star Wars site where you can create a mashup of a Star Wars. You literally, Lucas is giving you all the footage, go ahead and make your movie. And there was an argument over who owned the mashup when it was done. And people were saying, well, I created this mashup, I now own this Star Wars thing. And Lucas said, no, here's the line. You can do whatever you want, mash it up, cut footage of yourself in there, put Darth Vader upside down and blue screen a dress on, put a dress on him. You don't own it. We're still going through those wars now. We'll come out the other side. But people want to be recognized as being part of the process now instead of just a passive listener. So you know all these. Central control is over. It's my media, where I want it, when I want it, how I want it. We've talked about this the last couple of years. So there's enablers out there. The first one that I think excited people was TiVo. I can watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it. Okay, the second one, though, is the big one. How many people have a Slingbox? Did it change your life? It's completely changed my life. How many people don't know what a Slingbox is? Okay, Slingbox lets me watch. If I plug my laptop in right now, it's hooked into my TiVo in Los Angeles. I can watch anything that I've recorded. I can watch live TV. I can watch, well, it's 11:30 in the morning now. A few hours ago, I could watch the 7:30 morning news in LA and see what the traffic was like. It completely lets you place shift where you are. They were bought last week for $250 million by EchoStar. It will start seeing itself built into Dish Network receivers, and it will change the way you watch media at home and when you travel. Connectors like Skype and SiteSpeed that allow you to connect with your friends. And creators. This little device over here on the right, how many people are familiar with a flip? I advise you to go to Target and get one. It, again, is a little bit of a life changer, only because of that little thing on the right, that little USB connector. It allows you to shoot video of an artist, shoot an interview with somebody, plug it into the side of your computer. I could plug it into this Mac right here, right now. YouTube software and AOL video software pop up instantly, and I can upload it to my page. I can upload it to YouTube. I can upload it to my MySpace page. Whatever I want to do. This thing over here is another game changer. That's a Nokia N93, great phone, great lens, very interesting mobile video, but this thing over here changes the game completely. Filters. When we're in an attention economy, it's critical that we have filters. We need recommenders. We need things like Mog and iLike and Echo Nest and all these people that get you to what you want quicker, especially on a mobile phone. When we're doing mobile marketing and we want to get people to know about things, you need people on that little 3-inch screen, if it's 3 inches. You need something that's going to get people to what they want quickly. They can't go through 10 screens to get what they think they might want. So recommenders are critical. Things like Pandora, all the social media networks that everybody here works with. I do some work with iMeme, but Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, these are all really important. The traffic every day is blowing through the roof. These are other people that I'm sure all of you are working with. Slow down just a time. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, that's really great. Go ahead. And Gordon's actually over here telling, make him go faster, make him go faster. It's good. Okay, we'll go to the high speed thing. So I'm going to go next. Keep going. It's no longer about litigation. Think. It's about monetization. We've got to stop suing people. I mean, I was in favor of lawsuits at one point. I won't sit here and say, boy, I hated the lawsuits. I thought they served a purpose at a certain point. And the woman in Minnesota right now is kind of fun to watch. I didn't do it. Well, so what if I did it? I didn't mean to do it. But she has her own PayPal account now, so we'll see if she makes her appeal. We got to deal with new revenue streams. And it's been interesting historically, and I'm not going to pick on my friends at the label like Kevin Kiernan, where every time we talk about a new model, it's like, well, this could hurt. And this isn't Kevin. I'll stop this. This isn't Kevin. But you'll have someone say to you, well, we can't do this new model because it really might hurt the old model. So right now we talk about per play models that are ad supported. And the pushback from some of the less enlightened people at labels, which Kevin isn't one. Kevin and I are old friends, and I can tease you, right? We're still okay, good. They'll say, well, we can't do per play a la carte streaming because that's really going to hurt subscription. And I said, geez, that's funny, because 2 years ago we couldn't do subscription because that was really going to hurt downloads. And 2 years before that we couldn't do downloads because that was really going to hurt CDs. The best news we have is the argument about it's going to hurt the CD sales is off the table. We're now talking about it hurting other things. So we've got per play, we've got per view, we've got subscription, which is my favorite. We've got advertising, and then we've got subsidized, things like the Pepsi and iTunes things, where other people are paying for music, but there's still a very strong perceived value that you're getting something that's valuable, but someone else is paying for it for you. So here's my pitch on subscription. Flat fee, a lean back experience. I don't have to work at it. When I click on Rhapsody, a playlist comes up. I can have access to millions of songs. It's going to be ubiquitous. The mobile phone is going to be where I'm going to find my music, and it's going to tie into campaigns, and I'll get a text message that the new track, I'll get a message from Moses that a new track is available from Find Frenzy, and it's available on my Rhapsody mobile account or my Napster mobile account, and I can go there and get that music instantly. And for the music industry, we've never had a recurring revenue stream. We've worked to desperately get people on a Tuesday to the Virgin Megastore. I used to say Tower, but we can't say that anymore. We used to get people to the Virgin Megastore on a Tuesday to buy the new Foo Fighters. And if they don't buy the new Foo Fighters, then we hope they're going to come back a few weeks later to buy the Bruce Springsteen. And if they don't come to buy the Bruce Springsteen, we hope they're there in a few weeks to buy the Jamiroquai reunion album. Whatever it is, it's all been event-driven. Subscription is a wonderful thing because it gets people in front of music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? What's wrong with a la carte? Again, my slam on iTunes. It's a lean forward experience. You go in, it's a digital 7-Eleven. What do you want? What do you want to hear today? What do you want to, what do you want to buy? It's not a Borders type experience. You don't curl up in one of these comfortable chairs and experience music. You just kind of go in and, Ian Rogers from Yahoo Music referred to iTunes the other day as a spreadsheet that plays music. I thought it was brilliant. So I'll give him the quote. He goes, all it is a spreadsheet that if you click on the right cell on the spreadsheet, music plays. So it's a lean forward experience. You really have to work at it. It's a 99-cent barrier to discovery. And for everybody in this room who's trying to work new artists, when you're deciding for 99 cents, do I buy the new U2 track, or do I buy the Lily Allen track, or do I buy Find Frenzy, or there's an artist, Sarah, who's a, yeah, Sarah. I listened to that last night. Great record. What's her? Denise gave me the CD yesterday. I didn't buy it, but I will send money. Where do I send it? Okay, I'll send it to you. Great CD. How do you discover Sarah? And when you're trying to decide, do I buy Sarah for 99 cents, or do I buy U2, or do I buy Springsteen for 99 cents? This barrier is really stupid. And with a 160 gig iPod that's now released, that's about $80,000 to fill your iPod up. And I don't know many people that can spend 80 grand to fill their iPod. And it's really not efficient when we're all connected through our mobile devices. So for 10 bucks a month, you can buy 5 or 10 songs on Amazon, T-Mobile, AT&T, iTunes, whatever, or you can listen to 3 million songs and discover some really great new artists.